Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the stream. This is Sicarius Dracus, and I am playing Oxygen Not Included and doing an achievement run. Let's just hop into it. So we have made our foothold into the cold biome. We have begun the big dig. We have lots of little projects going on, but for the most part, we are sustaining ourselves, if not being... We are not sustainable, I don't feel like. We don't have enough igneous rock. Let this thing chill and do its thing before we start the engine. In here, I moved this between episodes. I just moved this from down here. It was odd, and I didn't want to leave it. I didn't want to leave it right here doing odd things. And you know me, I love using this kind of setup here to like tune my temperatures, the temperatures of my items to very low. So up here, I did kind of the same thing. We put a metal tile here. The item will come down here. It's going to hit onto this metal tile, which is being plumbed. Yeah, there we go. And unfortunately, nothing's going to be happening with this until this gets a little bit hotter. I don't think it might not actually be able to. Might be over pressure. We'll have to watch this because I think we're over pressure on a lot of things here, and we're just waiting for this to get much hotter. We don't even have any ceramic. I guess we're waiting for sand. There we go. So we just diagnosed it. That was the problem the entire time. We're running out of sand. So once I get some duplicants to come store here, 1369. Maybe they come right now. And fill this thing up with sand, and then we get this. This should start running again. So sand is actually a byproduct of quite a lot of things. Oh, look at... We need to open this up. Where are we? This is not actually a safe area. Abe and Quinn, are you guys fine, or is this a problem? I need to let them come back to health before I start. If it's a store, it's a 4, and then we'll make this a 6, but dupes can't use it. Alrighty, let's get this showboat on the road. I'm just gonna watch this for a minute, because the magic's gonna happen pretty quick. Start getting our liquid back. Just want to watch it, just make sure that everything is kosher and going how I want it to go. Too often are we ready to just jump into the next thing, and we don't actually work to watch the product of what we're doing. I want to see this liquid, and my worry is that it's too much liquid right now, and it's just going to solidify into a brick. It's a big worry of mine. So nope. Let's all pump. I actually see an error, and my error is that this probably needs to be a steel tile. Delivered some clay. This is too flooded. All right, we need to break in here maybe one more time. All right, enable this building. Stop you guys from coming in here now. All right, now printables available. Now we gotta go fix the kiln before it will finish. Ooh, this is a good one. Wow, this one's really good. Do we have enough cooks already? We got one cook. We got two cooks. We got two cooks. I think I'm gonna take the mallow seed. This yellow alert because we haven't someone hasn't done this yet. Come on, get that done. Also, our shine bug in this room has migrated over to other rooms because we're letting it. Yeah, that was a silly problem. That was a silly mistake on my part. I don't actually think Ren. I don't actually think this Ren needs the night or needs the bug. Let's take a look. Where are you, Ren? Does Ren still need nyctophobic? Okay, so our Ren is still having this problem. All right. So let's get Mr. Shinebug back into this room and close this door. That's some silliness. So now our little shine bug happy as a little clam. He'll be fine forever. We can start putting on some suits thanks to our Pip, who decided that he was going to just remove all of the clothing. Put everything except for the Primo and that in here. Everything else can go. Balloon friend? Do I have a balloon friend? Is there a balloon friend hanging out in here? Yeah, store all that stuff. Who is that who had a... Did you see that somebody had a, like, completely empty bar? That was weird. Store all this stuff for me, please. Somebody's wearing an oxygen mask. Oh, these many oxygen masks. We're gonna have to melt these at some point. Thank you. Still oxygen masks. Actually, Camille. All right. So at some point they should come and handle this. Come get your suits, dupes. Snazzier green suit. Harold wants that? Okay. Oh. I don't need you running on that, Marie. Okay. Starvation. Quinn. What you doing, buddy? Are you gonna die because you're hungry? Up here, we need to quickly handle this. This is getting out of control. We need to vent our gases. So we should put it here. Power. Ventilation. Where do we want to vent this to? All the way down here. Just one line right through everything. And then that gives us a line. Once this clears up, that gives us a line to other things. I don't really want to put it right here. I don't want to put it there. Granite. And it needs to go into the hydrogen. Lol. They'll get it done. I think that's a pretty easy task for them to do, relatively speaking. And then some quick automation. Only if the element sensor, like here. I don't care when you do the other things, but get this one done. Also, we need you to dig right here. And also, probably this metal here. Nice. And cancel this one so that they can jump over here and dig all this stuff up. Sweet. 9, whenever you can get into it. This is backed up because we are still not pressurizing how we need to. What is the freezing temperature of liquid sulfur? 115. We're close. Okay, so oh no, we've made steam in this room. That's not good. How bad did we make steam? Pretty bad. I mean, it's slowly rising. I don't know why we're not getting our 95-degree water down. It's 123. That's not quite high enough. Whoa, this is backing up. It's balancing right at 125, but we need it to be... Oh, but it's never gonna ever flash unless I put... I'm gonna have to put a plate here. A metal tile. And it looks like I've got a nice barrier here, so we're just gonna have some sulfur that just flashes back and forth, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, let's go fast. Hey! You picked up that steel. Alright, off balance this room a little bit. Are you catching this? No, you can't possibly be catching it. Are you catching the steel off the rail? What is going on here? I don't quite understand. I see. Oh, except for coal and clay. It's probably freezing, and that's why it's catching it. This should be fun little... Oh, this is fun, but this is not, because this is going to get hot. That needs to go, like, right now. Otherwise, this is just going to... And I knew that this was going to happen. I was pretty certain that the overpressuring here, it really should be like 100 or 10 kilograms, like very little. This is just all gonna just solidify, and meanwhile this sulfur thing is never really putting out the right amount of sulfur. It's going. We're getting tons of that sulfur. Okay, maybe I'm a believer. Maybe we should also put a tile here. Can you get to it? Okay. Yep, and that's why. Oh, well. Ren. Look at all these negative modifiers. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Ren has a suit on. And he can't go through these doors. That's why. Because he's stuck outside here. We got two problems here. This should start fixing itself here in a second. We do have to fix these before we get more liquid sulfur, because it's going to be cold. We're only using igneous rock. We're not using obsidian or higher temperature things at the moment. So. Are you, what? No. This needs to be made out of igneous rock. And we're running low on igneous rock, which means that the very next thing that we should work on is the volcano. There we go. Great. It's all looking good. Now we get some super hot sulfur. That's all going across. Alright, that's good. Most of this stuff is pretty good, or happy temperature. So I don't mind getting some sulfur into the base. Direct-lit eggs sound good. Alrighty. And now this room should... Now it should be fixed. I think that we're good on this room. It hardly produces any heat, so... and this is definitely increasing in oxygen, so I think we're okay here. Because the polluted oxygen is going to always want to pressurize up towards the steam here. And the steam is not high enough of a temperature. Just as long as we don't get steam here, right? As long as we don't produce steam at this point. And the other thing is when the steam cools down, it cools down into water, so it'll flash back into water here. And these two will balance each other with their temperatures. We are emitting. We're not over. No, they were working on this. This is all at 161. This is perfect temperature to heat this up and get this moving along and cooling everything over. Alright, well, the next problem we have is that we are out of igneous rock. We have less than a ton of it. This is a volcano. The volcano is dormant. I don't know for how long. Let's go find out. And I think that we need to build a quick volcano tamer here. We could use this tamer here to tame this saltwater geyser, because this is 95. This is going to be like 17, and then we just pump out hot water instead of using a sieve. The only reason you would have you would want to use pardon me, the only reason you would want to use salt water over water is for like 2 plants, so I don't really know why we would want this as salt water still. So I don't know. I don't know why we would want that. Analyze. Forgot to click analyze. Alright. Get to work up here. Help me clean that up. We don't have any igneous rock to be able to do this, so let's cancel the 9 here. Or let's make it just a 9. Igneous rock. Where are we going to get us some quick igneous rock? Right here is really good. Like, it's everywhere, right? It's ubiquitous. It's part of the game. It should be everywhere. Giant masses of this stuff, like right here. It's everywhere. We have a 1 yellow alert, and that's the volcano. I want this thing tamed right now, just to find out when it's going to go next. You know, and you can do it at a 9. That's fine auto. Igneous rock. There are actually... that's granite, though. It's igneous rock right here. We could carve this out pretty quickly. Let's do that. Now that we've got this tamed, having igneous rock, yeah, nice. I really want this tamed, but in lieu of them getting this tamed, then it's whatever. Because I think that they are going to take a good long time. Oh, look, only the bridges are pretty much needed left. Whew, that's crazy. Ooh, we got a mutant. And for the 3rd time in this game, I placed back the botanical analyzer into this room. Oh, man. Also, artifact analysis station. Since we're, since this is just a random room where we're putting all the crap in, I really want to put the geotuner in the room. I don't have anything that I'm really happy to geotune at the moment, to be honest. Maybe a nat gas geyser to make it hotter, but nat gas geysers, I think require, so yeah, they require bleach. Let's check. We don't know. Let's check. Let's learn together. Well, no, I want to read about you. Yeah, okay. So we don't, it doesn't say right off the building's properties. We would actually have to build it. We lack an authentic, we lack somebody who has aesthetic design. Yeah, I could have sworn you were a master worker. Oh, we got 1. Hey, get your digging on. Mari. Aesthetic design. At least we have 2 of them now. Really think that she could definitely get the suit wearing now. No. A little bit more morale. I think we're doing fine without it, or with it. It will help preserve our suits a little bit and make them walk faster. And I'm gonna put a tile right here, and that tile is going to stop all of this water from all of this ice biome from leaking. I don't care that it leaks around and goes into stuff. That's fine. It cools down the base. You know, it makes things cool, so I keep it. Look at that! Look at that green! Yes, that is looking nice. I'm happy with that. I should probably replace these tiles with something smarter, but I like it. I don't mind it leaking out a little bit. I mean, it's just the rest of the whole base is 40. Yeah, we need to tame that. We need to tame that one. Yeah, mostly Abyssalite is left to dig here before they start building on the ice. But look how much they've dug down here. Where are you going? Pick up some iron ore, huh? I should put a sweeper right here and just carry it all the way up. But oh, a sweeper system actually is brilliant. We should absolutely. Did these never get built because they're only 9? Or they weren't 9? My guess is yes. Well, that's more hydrogen for the hydrogen vent. That's breathable. We want hydro. Uh-oh, what broke? Yeah. Well, this is why we are now cranking out the ceramic, right? Oh man, that was a lot of ceramic. That was for me. That was a lot of ceramic. I feel like that was a good amount. All right, a little bit of liquid sulfur keeps the place nice and warm. I don't think it'll ever get down to 50 or 115. I think this room might stay at, like, it might permanently stay, which means that the liquid sulfur, well, no, it's cooling down. See, maybe it should be on this tile here. Because this is just going to stay at 123. It'll never freeze at 115. Because this never runs to make this go down. And if we put it here, then it's the aqua tuner's going to eat it. Let's try that, right? How much or how difficult is that to get in there? Not really. Let's see here. I mean, it could drop right there, and the sweeper would have it. I don't need to build that one. Sorry guys, need you to do that pretty quick. A blooming. It has decor, that's cool. I like blooming. And we now have gotten back up to a bit of igneous rock, a little bit. I'm not going to leave these hanging. Chop this. No, cancel that. Cut this so that it goes into this one. Come on, this one is important. Actually, this is less important than that. Because this is the one that's gonna make or break it. New printables. Pip squeak. Super hard diggers. Already griller, but needs light to sleep. She's actually kind of... I like that gene. That's a good gene. No. No one. We'll do this in an hour. Come on. Abe and Burr, or where is Abe? Abe is way down here collecting copper ore. Bert. Okay, so we definitely need to start collecting stuff together. And maybe here, maybe we should put it here. Because we like are going all the way across the map to get there. They can use the transit system, that's helpful. Doesn't get them up here though. So maybe if I put the storage bin here, and then I put the tube here, they would have a way to get up to here very quickly. Still. I think that this is going to be a problem. Like, this will need to be moved over here. Still. Who is going... Here, forget... Oh, you got so close and I stopped you from doing that. Dang it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bert. No! Oh, man. Any one of those are happy to take care of this problem. Amari, why are you coming to do this? You are our griller. Still waiting on copper ore. So we are doing small amounts of copper ore. Our storage is not proper. Yeah, there we go. I think our storage is not proper. Let's see if this builds up. What's that doing to this tile here? Aquatuner doesn't seem like it's able to keep up with the amount of sulfur coming in here. Maybe balancing it right around 50? Yeah, okay, it's winning. Alright, I'm gonna let it go. That's fine. Conveyor loader build that allows us to meter out what we're building here. We'll just put it right here. And then I think our aquatuner loop here should be touching this pipe, or should be touching here. Nice, thank you. And then for automation, remember you just take the sensor to the other sensor. That's good. Great. This tile's pretty hot and this is not cooling. This water is not moving. You see it? How it's not moving in the pipe? Get that blob out of here so that it moves in the pipe now. That helps us move, keep this tile cold, even though it went hot. I think we're gonna beat it up. We also have the steam turbine got entombed. This stuff is wild to try and take care of, right? You know? I think I can get rid of this sensor here with this in place. That'll chill this down, And then we got our conveyor meter, and we put in like 0.5 units so that we don't have this. We have a very small amount of units. Oh, I forgot to put in the last shipping. Oh, no, I did not. This is dropping. This is going to make the sulfur inside of here just absolutely... Because it's not going to be 20 kilograms fighting against 100 or 100 and 200 kilograms. This is going to be 0.5 kilograms fighting against a door. Get this done right now. And meanwhile, this conveyor loader and everything in it is also cooling off. Like, we're just gathering all this heat back up. I don't really feel like maybe putting this on this would sound or is a good idea. I don't think it is. Could be interesting to put it right here because this is 146. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Aquatuner should be able to do this just fine. Why did we make this out of copper ore? Whew. All right, let's check it out. We got sulfur coming out at 20C here. Oh yeah, that looks like 22C, 21. Here, we'll put it right here. Coming in at 40, leaving at 23. That looks great to me. I think we got that tamed. We're waiting for materials. We're waiting for more stuff to make ceramic with. We got tons of ceramic here. They can come take it if they want to, but the easier ceramic, the easier ceramic is just gonna get filtered out here, and we're just gonna drop it on this plate right here. It's nice and cold. I think we're looking at 40. That's not too bad, right? We're doing pretty good with that. I think that we should gather our copper for sure. Make them do that for a few minutes. We probably don't have a whole lot, right? We have 2 tons of copper. That's not a whole lot. Oh, this got built. Am I ready to finish this? This cannot go through here. So it'll have to go that way. And then down. So can I trick the system and put 2 crossing tubes next to each other like this? I don't think this works, but if that works, I can put this on here. If it doesn't work, maybe I'll just have it go up through here. And this is just going to be on the main net. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that worked. We'll see. If that works, that's super cool. Regolith. All the Regolith we ever get should go into that chest. And it's time for you to go, little plant. As well as that. That tube went in. That seems like it. This seems like a win. Seems like a win. Did I just make something out of uranium ore? I did, that wire. Our metals aren't being collected. Not great. Anything else that I broke over here? Okay, good. Yep. Yeah, so that they can get up on here, come over here, walk down this, and then go across. No? No one has an incurred or insatiable need to fix this? Alright, use that transit tube. Who's gonna be the first one to use it? No. They would rather not use the tube to get here to there. So I am pretty certain there is no... They can't use this. Alright. Maybe it should go right there. I need this. Come on, somebody help me out here. Hmm. Digging this out. Oh, they can't reach up there, of course, now, because we stopped them from doing that. And then we'll just take this little wiggle woggle and we'll bring it all the way up here at some point and put Atmos suits up here. Looks like we were able to handle this. I have no idea how the hydrogen gas got in here. Once we get more, yep, coal's sitting at 9. This should be 9, and don't allow manual use. That will bring in this. The ceramic should be able to go. Why can't you feed this? You usually do. What are we looking for? We got clay and coal. We need clay. Oh, I see. We don't have clay. What's the temperature in here? Not good enough to make any coal. Whoa. I think we need to mop this up, clean this area out, let the steam do it, blow out, and get all angry and stuff. We'll keep the polluted oxygen up here. Get all that crap out of here. There we go. Helping this out. Cleaning it out so there's no more muck in here. That'll get it really cooking again. One more, and it should be good. Quickly check the templates. Yep, we got a little bit of steam, but otherwise it's great. By the way, Sulfur makes really easy blocks. If you want to get a natural block, and you don't want to use those, what they consider to be the exploity method of making the doors around the thing, like I do, I love doing this. I will never stop doing this until they take it out of the game. I think it's a very great way of making tiles. So I'm a fan of this. Why is nobody building this? Like, it's 9, right? Like, what's going on with that? It's all copper, that's why. Nobody could get in there. Ryan, I guess. I hate to bring that curse into my world. Alright, well. Now at least we'll get ceramic on on tap. Right? Sounds good, huh? Door doesn't need to do anything. This will just slowly do its work. You can... let's just check to make sure you're not sweeping coal. Right, okay, good. Or clay. Nope, okay, good. And I don't know if you are seeing what I'm doing here, but I'm clearing this out because I think that we're gonna have we're gonna move all of our ranches up here for these guys. This is pretty hot, actually, unfortunately. Is there any and there is a cold biome we can drill into. We also have all of this, so if I break this should be able to cool down this whole area. So next is digging into here. This will provide cooling downwards, and I think everything should be fine to go after that. Here's some doors. We're not going to be able to push this over any further. I don't know, because I can't put tiles here. So this can't be pushed over any further. That's okay. That means that we're going to have to use, if we're going to put a pipe, we're going to have to put it on this side or transition it over. It's just something to think about. For these guys, we also need lots of we need lots of farm tiles. Boom. We are farm tiled up. Now, critter feeders. Those are going to hold sulfur. We don't need to incubate. A critter condo might be cute, but we don't really need it. The grooming station. A source of sulfur down in the middle. Or maybe a source of sulfur that gets swept. Like, put it here, put it, and then have it just sweep across, and have them use it if they want to. Something here to make sure that there's sulfur. And I think that's okay. Need to get some critter drop-offs. Is there anything else I need to worry about here? How much of this did I make of steel? They can handle up to 50. That's a little hot for them, but I like it. We also need a place to put our spare ones that we're not gonna, or our spare eggs. So I should maybe make a little pool here for it to sweep out and drop the eggs into a pool. So something like dig this out, make a little pool. Usually you put a pneumatic door over top of it so that the dupes have to actually get to it to make sure that they sweep it. Add a little plumbing. We want Sweetles. Sweetles in this one. Sulfur for sure. I mean, like 5. I don't know why. Doesn't need to be that high. This is just as bad as the Sweetle farm down at the bottom, but the difference is that we have... Oh, geez, that's a little bit hot. That tile is just a little hot. Because it's made of granite. Might be a little too hot for that. I'm not totally worried about it, because as soon as we start digging up here, these temperatures are going to, like, bound it right around 35, 40. Not too worried about it. Then locking up this obsidian so that it, with this obsidian, so that it doesn't ever produce heat against me, should be really nice. And they're growing. All right, I'll let them work on this. We need to take a look over here. Still dormant. Haven't finished this. Haven't even come over here to handle this volcano. It seems like we can put another suit dog or another suit thing here. If I move this over one, I could get 2 more in. Okay, at least they're taking him off there. I can get 1 more if I move this over 1, so we're going to do that. Yep. And this joint plate can come over 1 too. Whoa. I didn't know joint plates could do that. Burp. Burp. Ventilation, let's make sure that all of our piping can get here. Maybe we should make it instead, we should trim this and make it go like this instead and not here. Great. that brine. We're gonna brine those guys up. Oh, here. I also feel like I should do some tile here. There's a drop of crude. Need more than that. Great, don't need crude anymore. Now we just need brine. Didn't I pick up a bottle of brine? I could have sworn I did. No, no. Alright. Deliver that. Deliver unto me the obsidian. Somebody bring me brine. Abe. Oh yeah, that's great. That can be removed. All right. So what this does is this allows me to remove any occupants of this and turn them into meat. This is a meat puddle. Now you guys should be working on this, right? Like, get on this. This stuff is all hot, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that. Oh, here's some stuff that we could probably get some grub rubs from. Printables. Let's take blossom seeds for now. I think 22 right now is kind of our critical point. Gimme. I also need to get a critter pickup, because what I don't want in this one, at least, I don't want grubs in this. I just want sweetles. And specifically, I really only want like 3 sweetles at maybe 3 or 4. I don't know. Let's look at how big the room is. The room is 80 tiles, so like 4 at most. How do you have slime? Is this room right here got some bad oxygen? Really need to rip this out. Ripping this out right here and turning it into a clean air area would really help them. Holy moly. Holy moly. Look at all the phosphorite. Yes. If somebody wants to get busy and dig, right? You know. not making this? This is a thing that needs to be made, otherwise, like, all this stuff doesn't have power, right? Is this an important... That's an important joint. So, and now we want to pick up all critters other than Sweetles. So not Sweetles. Max 0 critters. Yeah, it's a little too hot for you, buddy, but once we get to this, then we'll be fine. The problem is we don't have somebody who's doing... maybe we just don't have anybody who has the skills to dig, to do super hard digging? Is that what's going on? Quinn, can you... You can't. Ren, nope. Nisbet, you got super hard? You've got the stuff? I don't know. I don't know why they're not digging that. Maybe the priorities for digging aren't as high. Yes. Maybe operating and cooking for Marie? What? We have 2 cooks. Also, Amari should be doing nothing but cooking. So Marie, you're relieved of doing that. Any other operators that we have good? Yep, that's great. Building and digging, we need people who like digging. Maybe at the same priority? I don't know. Ren is a great dig expert. We don't need ranching from people here. If you don't have the hat, you don't need to do it. Although farming is generally something we like to see. Airy, researching is your thing? Auto, your researching should be your thing. Pay, farming is good. Building, you don't need to do that anymore. We're diversifying our workforce here. You can do a little bit of farming, but I generally want you just cooking. Because cooking is a full-time duty. For no joke, like, it really is something that you need to get people off of the same schedule as well. All the happy morning people should be on the first schedule. Morning and night people should be on that schedule. And cooks should generally also be later in the day, but they should also not be on the same schedule as well. Amari and Liam. Liam is my second cook. Frankie and Quinn and Joshua. That helps lower the bathroom issue. We have a lot of bathrooms, so that's not really a problem. Right, because I like to keep multiple. Well, we don't have multiple bathroom sets anymore. We just have the 4. So I do like to keep multiple bathrooms. they are good for making sure that duplicants always have it. And I'm also another proponent. I really like having bath time as my entire force thing. That way they can just go to the bathroom whenever they want. Generates me more water for no additional thing. But when they want to go to the bathroom, they want to go to the bathroom right then and there. And if you don't have a bathroom close by, it becomes hard to keep them there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I went 1, 2, 3. So there should be a tile here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be tiles here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put some tiles in here. Put tile right here. We'll help them dig it out and clean this area up. Oh, what was that? Oh, when we were piping out that room. You can feel free to clean this area up for me. If you ever get around to it. What I'd prefer is this. And then we want grubs to go here. Oh, I'm sure it hit all. and max 4 critters, maybe. This says, oh, okay. I know what, because we're digging in here. And all this cold material is going to drop down into here. I think that this is going to be successful in bringing down the temperature. Oh look, we've got 46 already. Come on, little plant. Nice 45 on that. These tiles are really hot and they're granite, so they're just leaking heat out into here. I do believe we are ready to go and finish this and start getting science and start getting back up here. But I don't want to dedicate too many resources to doing that before we tame a geotuner with like a ton of and get a ton of power. So this is something that I'm trying to get done. Why can you not reach it? How can you not reach it? Yeah, okay, well, it looks like you can. No, maybe not. It's kind of a long way away. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, dude. Looks good to me. I don't see why they can't get to it. It's not enough suits. They're enjoying playing up here, though. Sure you don't. And I might just chop around here and chop this up and clean this up and make it an air, just a pocket of air. Clean this up so that it's not granite. Granite's silly, especially around this. You don't want to have hot temperatures on this. We will need to work on our glass production. We're going to need to figure out a solution for glass production. Maybe drop it in here, just like everything else. We got a spot for it. I mean, we have a liquid vent for it, even. Let's take a look. Don't run it through here. Just run it. I mean, we could run it on the same pipe as this, even. Oh, well, that would drop here. This isn't running again. Sure. And we're going to leave this alone and not really bother it. I think that so here's what I think. I think that long term we want to have a ton of sucrose and a ton of grub because our long-term plans are grub fruit preserve. This is a very long-lasting jam. I've used it in many of my playthroughs before, and it's always good. It lasts forever. And I have run some major missions with it. And it's gonna be the standard favorite food of all of my duplicants who are in rockets, who are just doing rocket. Who are doing rocket runs, right? Because they need to go get minerals, and I'm just gonna run around on a wheel and have a bunch of calories and just come back and forth. I can't wait to get to Rocket Age. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. We're pretty solid, actually. We could probably go right now, but why? You know why? We don't have to right now. Just right now. No grub fruit seed available, even though there are 400 of them. I think that's weird. Alright, let him out here. Need to dig this. You need to make metal tiles you need to make tiles on this right here. Solidify this. We need to deconstruct this because it's lame. Also, I don't think this is actually a bathroom because it's a one side. Oh yeah, because it was one too small. What do you do? Oh yeah, we're destroying it. We're gonna put in something that will last a lot longer, and that is our hand sanitizer. Yeah, you're trapped. You know why you're trapped? Trim this up, make it pretty, try and make something out of it. You're not going to be able to put plants in it, so maybe a large sculpting block or a metal block that's made out of copper. Sure. I just see all this regolith and I'm like, regolith and copper and slime, these are and ice. These are 4 components right now that we are missing very heavily in our base. Look at all that damage. And we could use this. We're gonna use the steel to make bunker tiles to protect our power. Well, I don't know how much solar we're gonna do. It's good here, but we're gonna use bunker tiles to save, save our space here and make the regolith come in at a normal rate. New printables. Egg. How's our water doing? Water is just fine. It's also right at 58 as well. You can sweep all? Oh, no, it was, everything but critter egg. What do we have going in here? Anything that was edible. I guess anything that is edible should not go in here either. That will put all the coal and clay into one spot, and they won't need to be doing that. Also, maybe we should put the ice just like in a dropper and just drop it, and then close them off from getting in here. Don't really want them in here a lot. Overheated buildings. Are we working on this? You can just dig forever. We'll see how far that gets them. Bunker tiles. We're gonna put bunker tiles over top of this. Oh well, we don't need to. I guess we should. We got a bunker tile here. This is this way. These all need to be powered, so this is kind of a pain in the butt to actually deal with as well. They might not be able to reach them just yet, but when they can, they will be able to. We can deconstruct this. How is your site? Just terrible. We never put anything into this pipe. We should have put crude in here, but we never did. And we got plastic ladders so we can make them climb fast. Have enough pole. Have enough iron for a pole, probably. That should be enough to get us out here into space. The next thing that we should probably do is turn these networks of power into what happened there? Oh, did I make it too cold? I don't know. that it's not moving again. What's going on? Am I putting water into this system somehow? There's 2 units gone. There's 3 units gone. Please stop stopping. Whoa. Whoa, why are you going so high? Maybe 30? Let's go. It's okay. Maybe 30 is where you want to be. Let that cool down. Jeez. I was trying real hard to go over. What our sulfur's coming out at 22. That's really nice. We have pips for dirt, so this is kind of useless, but I also like to get rid of my polluted dirt, so... Well, these need to be dug out. No one's getting their stress relief here. Are these too hot? Pressure? Atmosphere? Hey! Oh no! Right now. This is the worst. We're gonna have an escapees. Station? No, is it a utility? I think it's a utility, right? No, it's a station. No, it's a diggy tool. Diggy tool. Where is the diggy tool? Shipping? Yes, it is. Please power the diggy tool. Chaos. Just chaos. Okay. And we got Regolith in here, and it's a pretty good number. And we have this. Probably should be like at a 5. This will feed that. This will feed them. We only want 1 in here. I don't care if these are meat. It's oh, I don't want you using that. Yeah, there we go. Maybe we need to add another space to this room, or maybe make the doors come up to here for this room. Just bring this stuff in here so that, because they're not cramped, they'll never get cramped. I don't want them delivering this stuff. I want them to deliver it to here. Okie dokie. No worries. This they're not doing, but they can pretty much get to it. They can get wherever they want here. Here, the temperature is starting to get pretty chilly. Nice cold, nice balmy -1. And I think they're going up here, and I think that they're just coming up here and fixing all this stuff for me, so we can get this back to running. I think I want to delete this and put them flat out. I know that will take more steel and glass, but I think I want them to go out, or flat out here. And I'm going to put my space scanner like up here. We need crude oil, enough crude oil to keep this cold here. Because we have all kinds of stuff. We have hot and cold that land here. You guys can work on this. Probably also should work on these as a way to fix them. We haven't been in this room forever. Ooh, we just got back 3 tons, or sorry, 1.5 tons of plastic. We could send our duplicant up, but on this planet, I don't think we have enough grub fruit preserve. Yeah, we only have 5,000 calories of grub fruit preserve, which means they're not cooking. So, oh yeah, I forgot to. Yeah, you're gonna break those, aren't you? Yeah. That's fine. Let's get rid of that then. And then power wires. Let's get rid of the power wires that are up here. Background buildings can go. And then liquid pipes can go, because we'll look for a better solution here. Holy moly, they dug out all this. Wow. Kind of drawing this as my line in the sand for them to dig, to do some digging for. I'm sure they're probably going to die doing this, but we'll keep an eye out on them. New printables are available. Immediately distracted by brine. Can't build, but can crop tend and husbandry? Man, that's really good. Unreachable food? Oh yeah, because you need to make this. Can you reach it? Okay, great. I really want them. I really should have him go, or one of our duplicants go out into space and start making that stuff. We really should prioritize the making of grub fruit preserve, because he's just gonna make whatever he wants to make. Does grub fruit preserve require sucrose, which we don't currently carry a lot of? So let's make a bin for sucrose. Actually, let's put sucrose in here. Oh, no, never put grub fruit preserve in here. Always have the grub fruit preserve in here. That way we can take it out. Our meat is back on the menu, boys. Really feel I could get another cooking duplicate. I'm going to keep an eye out for another cook. Although, actually, we have one, right? Who was that who was a really good cook? Who was our third cook? Marie. Had a 9 cooking? That's pretty great. I might just force you to cook. You know, Marie has all these talents. She's our oldest dupe. And you know, all she wants to do is, you know, just make food her way. So we're gonna make you a cook, and also an operator. If you happen to see something that you can operate. Oh no, you shouldn't be delivering the pickled meal. No, stop delivering pickled meal. You need to deliver it to somewhere else. Alright, well, I got it stored properly. Unrefrigerated? Okay. I'm going to fix this solution, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this with just one thermoregulator. And we're just gonna do it more local. How you do this is you get a mechanized airlock. Let's get rid of this, I guess. I'll do it right here. I don't want to put it in the lane. That's what I want. I don't want to have happen. I don't want to put it in the lane of fire here. So I guess right here is where it's gonna go. Putting it as close to as possible is a better idea than making it farther away. And we were doing it out of necessity, but now we need to just like have this thermal regulator as close to here as possible. I think right here is where I'm going to put it. Right, let's stop this running of these 3. Like, this can all go. And then for ventilation here, thermosensor, automation, make me some insulated gas pipes. Oh, see, look, we uninsulated our gas pipes here. And we're using granite mafic rock instead of igneous rock. I made these out of the wrong... No, I want them to be... Nope, 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 nope. I want them to be igneous. Once this little oxygen goes away, I'm gonna try and see if I can't get this to fill up. Yeah, great. I think that's close enough. We want it to go through here. If it doesn't like that, it can gas bridge away. It can go gas bridge over here. Right, dip here, and it can come up here if it wants to, and up and out. We're gonna set this. We're gonna set this to above. If it's above minus 40. Why are you not doing this? Okay. Let's see if this can fit. Yep, perfect. Easy little loop. It might get wrong every once in a while, but it's gonna get to a point where it's fine. Hydrogen gas is pulling this tile down. All right. We're gonna do this a different way. We are gonna do this with radiant piping. I don't actually think I can build those two. Let's see if they can. We're gonna build an aqua tuner to fix this problem. We can make it out of pretty much anything. I could make it out of steel. I have a feeling that's gonna really drive down the temperature. Like, I don't think it ever needs to be this. Never this cold, in my opinion. But this should be an easy way to get this power. Like, it's gonna freeze. We're gonna freeze this immediately, and it will run maybe like 2% or 3% of the time. Liquid is much better. Liquid is a much better carrier of energy than than gas is. And while I could get the gas to go, I mean, why? Here, liquid bridge. All this stuff. Let's get this made. Power. It's going to need its own conductive wire. It's probably going to break everything when it runs. It needs its own power setup. Is there anyone that doesn't have a... This is 1,000. We could use... We're going to come off of this line here. Oh, yep. Just crashed it immediately. Over here. Over up here. We're not going to use this line here. We're going to trim that. And it's going to be on just its own little power cable. it will never run with one of these ones, so we're going to deconstruct this and make a big one, just so it can run on it. Plumbing seemed to have worked. So let's remove this pipe. Getting close to the little chute, but not really. We could put it in water, or we could put a drop of water, which I think is probably a good idea. We need you to be minus 34. Let's get you going on that. But I think this small of a little loop here, this isn't going to run forever. We need to get rid of that, though. Come on. Get it running. Everybody just chilling. No one, huh? No one can. What? Not permitted. Oh, they can't build, that's why. Not allowed by schedule. Why not? Why can't you get into this room? Also, there's shipping stuff here that looks like it got broken. What was that? Breeding pod. More shovel legs for food. Why can't anybody do this? I don't know what happened. That was weird. Ashcan, buddy. Ren, buddy. Huh? Like, why can't we build this? I don't know why this is such a problem. It's right here. You build heavy walk conductive like all day. maybe Ren, who is the only person who can do it, can't do it. Because he can't build. Well, who's our other electrical engineer? By the way, real quick. Oh, we assigned her to cooking. By the way, we need to look at you real quick. Ren. Can't build. You can tidy, so I'm gonna put you back on tidying and stuff. And you, Marie, definitely need to be able to build. Alright. It's gonna make this room real hot real quick. We're gonna get this cold. Then we're gonna end the cycles on that. This will chill out. Like it's fine. We're doing all right. Oh wait. That can't work with water. How about minus 14? I need to put something in here other than it needs to be crude. I guess we're gonna do it with the other one. Alright, well, I'm gonna I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna fix this real quick, and then we'll start another session and work on this a little bit more in the future. Just getting our control down. I know that we'll get this worked out. Hydrogen is definitely the way, though. I did all that water stuff, and it immediately froze what was in the pipes. If it was crude oil, I think it would work better. If it was petroleum, it would work even better. But I don't really have a whole lot of that. I need to go down and go get that. So that's why it's all freezing and garbagey right there. Okay. Alright, so, well, I will talk to you into the next one. Get cold.